Warning, you are now dialing into Sexy Bimbo Hotline. This line is exclusively for hotties, dolls, divas, gays, theys, and anyone who knows their best angle. Straight men, please hang up and try again, preferably after therapy. And don't be rude, because rudeness is ugly, and we don't do ugly here. Now take it away, you sexy bimbo.
New hair, new story time, and I hope you guys are sitting down for this. Take a minute, take it in. Yeah, because I'm going to put you on a wild ride right now. Welcome back to the Sexy Bimbo Hotline. I'm your favorite Sexy Bimbo, Lila. And you guys, I've never really done a story time like this. Hi guys, I want you to know that halfway through filming, of course, because I can never go smoothly filming into Sexy Bimbo Hotline sometimes, halfway through filming my electricity decided to go out and cut me off like 2 minutes of background explaining. So I'm just going to briefly explain exactly what I said in this moment. I said wait, actually let me check. I basically say, as we know, I've crashed out about Coachella 2 weeks ago. It's not my most popular video. So me and my best friends all decided we were gonna go and drive up to Coachella to get the tickets cheaper because we were seeing everyone post about it. That's the basic of it. Now you're gonna get it cut to of me crashing out just even a little bit because of how crazy I looked in that episode, but we'll get into that. Obviously, I just have very little context. Unfortunately, my phone decided to hate my guts. Not my phone. What I record on decided to say, I hate you, Lila, and cut me off and told me to shut the hell up. So this is the context I got. I'm so sorry. So as we know, my faves were there. I was crashing out. It's my now most popular video on my YouTube. I look fucking crazy. My room looks a mess. My wall looks crazy. I cannot believe that there's 1.1k views on that video. I don't have any makeup on. I'm in my glasses. I feel like I look drunk and I'm dead sober, middle of the day, crashing out because that's my third time filming it. And I'm talking about how bad I want to go to this. Then we were seeing all over the internet, hey, the girlies are just going up there and getting their tickets for very cheap, very quickly. Either people are sneaking them in, something like that. We all decide we're just going to drive up there. Why fucking not? So we drive up there. I'm going to say, okay, sorry. Let me just go backtrack a little bit more. My puppers, my little Boots, he was not feeling well. He's sleeping right now. But he was not feeling well. That's my baby. That's my child. That's my son. That's the love of my life. I will literally die when he dies. So you guys have a couple years with me left because I won't survive without this guy, or he's living forever. I think I've decided that. Buddha's also got lots of years left in his life. He does. I promise you guys, he really does. Anyways, as I was saying, my son was not feeling well. I was really anxious leaving him alone. Obviously, and fun fact, he prefers my mom more than me. He loves my mom to death. So I was having the comfort of him being with my mom all weekend. And so my poor mom, honestly, I was calling her all weekend going, and how's Buddha? And how's my son? How is Buddha? I'm literally asking everyone that's around him, how is he? How is he? But he's okay now. He's getting a lot better. He's just sleeping right next to me. Anyways, cut to, I was anxious going into this weekend already because, hey, no, we don't have tickets. We don't have a place to stay. And my dog wasn't feeling good. And if you know me, my dog is my life. He, again, is my princess. And so we drive up there. We're really excited. We're playing Coachella music. We're like, we're in. I see us in. We're in. We're in. We're in. We go to Will Call. And at first, we walk around to see if anyone's sus selling tickets. So we're walking around, looking around. No one's really selling tickets. We asked some of the workers and the guy was like, there was one, but you have to be careful. And this, I'm going to call this Scamchella because I'm not going to lie. If you were a person that I was DMing and I didn't trust you, it's because there were so many scams going on. I texted 15 people on Facebook market groups. I was in, Nikki and Joe were in Reddit's groups. We were all in different places. Nikki and I were violently searching for weeks to find tickets because it's sold out, and you guys are telling me StubHub is having scams on StubHub, a legit site. That's not a legit site. That's fucking dumb. Anyways, they should have they are going to have a new way of doing this next year, because the way that how many people have gotten scammed via StubHub is insane, and they need to figure that out. And they were selling tickets for $12K. $12K on the final, like on the Friday, they were selling tickets for $12,000 on StubHub. I feel like they should have like a max capacity of how much you could be able to sell a Coachella ticket, or a ticket in general. It should be at least like max 2 to 3 times the price. Like, I think it's really, price gouging is insane, but whatever. So we're at Coachella. At Coachella, we'll call, anxiously getting really nervous. We find this one guy, we FaceTime him. He shows us his ID. We literally background search him. And then he tells us the total, which is a very insane amount for it already being Friday night. And literally we would only see, I guess, like 2 people that we really did want to see. It still wasn't, I don't know if it was worth it enough. And he also added more money to it because he didn't want to give us the shuttle passes. He wanted to charge more for the shuttle passes. And we were like, I don't know, like we couldn't even on FaceTime with this man. We could not even trust him. I'm not even kidding. Like, there was something just telling us, like, this is a lot of money that he's asking us for. I don't know if we should 100% do it. Like, and we were really just like anxious all together. And it was just a very overall anxiety inducing experience. So we're sitting in Joe's car. I drove us to Palm Springs in Joe's car at first. Then we're sitting in her car. We're talking. And then we come up for the conclusion that we're going to Las Vegas. Ah! We are all sitting together. I'm talking so my mom's voice completely changed. My mom, if you're hearing this, your voice completely changed. When we told her the tickets of Coachella, her voice was like, ugh. And then we told her Vegas, she went, I think that's a great decision. But so here we are sitting in the car, and we're like, well, we don't want this weekend to go to waste. And at first I was like, I don't want to go to Vegas. Like, I really don't think I have it in me. And then I was like, what the am I doing? I'm 26. I'm going to Vegas. We all come to this conclusion together. My mom was like, that sounds great. You guys are going to have fun. Like, this is going to be such a fun adventure. This is going to be like a great decision you guys all made together. You're going to have so much fun. So we all decide, hey, we're going to Vegas. So the anxiety wears off from all the Coachella anxiety. And I think that's where I feel so much better about it, because I realized I was like this the whole time when we were thinking and talking about Coachella. I was on the edge of my seat, like shaking in my boots. And then finally, once we all came to the conclusion of, hey, let's not give ourselves this anxiety where we're going to be at Coachella the whole time thinking about all these like problems that we have to deal with. Let's just release it. And so we released it, and I felt so much better. We get to the gas station, right? The gas station, we get to see like a little light show that's happening at Coachella. And we were changing in the car. I was like, I'm not even going to change from this, because it's like not even like worth it to wear my day one outfit that I really, really wanted to wear. But it's okay. We'll find another day to wear like this little fun outfit. So we go to this gas station. Joe's changed into the outfit she was going to wear for Coachella night 1. And she's wearing little red shorts. So we're walking in the gas station to pick up gas station snacks for the road. And this man goes, I like your red shorts. 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 And finally, so Joe can shut him up, she goes, thank you. And I don't know what goes through. Actually, I do know, because he's like a man at the end of the day. But he starts laying on his horn. We run inside the gas station. We're like, what the is going on? Like, why is this even happening right now? Like, this is actually insane. And so we get our snacks. We're on the road. I decide I'm just going to drive all the way to Vegas. Me and Nikki kept saying, Joe was exhausted, so she fell asleep in the backseat of her own car. She's like, I'm not really ever back here, so I'm going to be chilling back here. She falls asleep, and Nikki and I are at a point of, hey, exhaustion. But we kept saying we weren't taking any breaks during this time period, because we're just gunning it. That's all we kept saying. We're just going to book it. We're just going to book it to Vegas. So we took, I think it was like a 4-hour drive, because we drove mid-traffic into Palm Springs / Indio. And then on the way back going to Vegas, it was also another 4 hours, but not trafficy. It's just like a straight road. And if you know Vegas Drive, it's kind of boring sometimes, especially when you're tired. So we're like, we're just going to book it. We're just going to book it. We're booking it to Vegas apparently. And it keeps going down faster and faster, like the time. And we're at a point of delusion, okay? When you're driving, sometimes you think you're hallucinating or something. And me and Nikki hallucinate the time change. And you're asking, California and Nevada, they have a time change? No. We hallucinate like the driving, like how many minutes to Las Vegas time change. Because we're singing a song. Nikki and I are singing a song to keep us like awake and alive because, hey, we were exhausted, so fucking tired. At this point, we were going to arrive at like 2:50 in the morning in Vegas, and Vegas never sleeps, so we weren't really worried about that. We just wanted to sleep. You know what I mean? And so we're driving. It's 2:29. We're trying to like make a rhyme with the like word like 29 on the dime. What time, like stuff like that to keep us occupied and laughing. Also, the reason why we were hallucinating is because we saw 29 and then it went to 28 and then back to 29, or it went to 29 to 30 to 29 again. Guys, I wish I could explain it to you better because I'm looking back at it. I'm editing right now and I'm looking back at it and I'm like, girl, this doesn't make sense. But just so you guys know, we were so tired. We were driving for technically 8 hours and it was just a lot of driving, and we were singing a song to keep us awake and occupied and entertained while we were just like this fucking final stretch to Vegas. And we were singing the song about 29, and when we looked down it was, I think I'm gonna say it's 28. And so we started singing about 28 and then we looked back up. No traffic was around us. That's why we were confused why it went back to 29. That's the only reason. We didn't hit any traffic. But now that I said it and I was watching it back, I was like, girl, does this even make sense? Anyways, second interruption. Hopefully this is the last one. Sorry. Hopefully you guys are around this long. We were really confused. And then it's 2:50 in the morning, Vegas entering, and I'm like, I want Taco Bell. If you know me, you know I love my chicken quesadilla from Taco Bell. I am personally obsessed with it. And so also when I'm more tired, I sound more like this. And so I'm kind of like slurring my words and I'm talking like this when I'm like exhausted and tired. So when I'm pulling up to this Taco Bell at like 3 in the fucking morning in Vegas, I'm going, hi. And he's like, hey. And hey, so he was mocking our, like, I guess I would say accent. I don't know if I have an accent to people, but I know I elongate my words sometimes, especially when I'm tired. It sounds like I'm slurring. And that's how I just like talk sometimes. And I apologize. And sometimes I actually can't get out of that accent. Like it's really, or that voice, it's just a little hard for me. And so he was like literally mocking the way I was speaking the whole time. And I know he's being silly about it. I want you to know, Nikki goes, like, he was making fun of our accents, right? Obviously, he was making fun of our accents, Nikki. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, freak? But, you know, bimbos associate with other bimbos, of course. My friends are, of course, little bimbos with me. But we pull up, we pay, and there's a guy that's in the back of the Taco Bell. In the back of a Taco Bell, and he's like, y'all have a nice night. I'm pretty sure they thought we were drunk. And hey, no, we were not drunk. We were just exhausted. It was 3 in the morning. What is that Fergie song when she goes, drive through Taco Bell, something about gross hell or something? Anyways, that's what it was like first night. Mind you, we parked at the MGM. Exhausted, had to carry the heaviest bags in our entire lives. My arms and back are still so sore from carrying these stuff because we were at the opposite end from the entrance. We check in, we walk, we are the farthest tower away from the goddamn entrance. And we had to take 20 fucking breaks, you guys. We had to take 20 breaks. I wanted to die. Like, I was like, please. And so 3 in the morning. It's actually 4 in the morning. We're all exhausted. I'm chowing down on some chicken quesadillas from Taco Bell because honestly, you guys, I'm not even trying to be dramatic. One of the greatest foods of my life. Anyways, we fall asleep. We're fucking exhausted. Next day, it's Saturday. We realized we're in Vegas. We're going to have to obviously swim. Vegas wasn't that hot, obviously. Thank God it wasn't super hot, but it wasn't hot enough. And we weren't packed for Vegas. So we had to go to Walmart, buy a bathing suit. Such cute things at Walmart. I'm sorry. There's really cute things at Walmart. And I, mind you, like I fully forgot my little sandals because I meant to bring sandals and a towel because if we were going to stay at Coachella, we were going to have to shower at Planet Fitness and have shoes for that. And I completely forgot shoes. And we were at Walmart and I was like, I don't need any shoes right now. So the whole time we went to the pool, I was wearing my fur cheetah boots. I was wearing my fur cheetah boots in them. So yeah, it was devastating. I probably should wash them because there is like swimming pool feet in them and I hate that. So we come back. We're, my friends, I love them dearly. They are late birds to a T. Like they can't help it. But being late and, it makes me feel like I'm going to die, but I love them dearly. Anyways, moving on. We are now going to the pool by 5 o'clock. At the MGM, if you don't know this, MGM had, by the way, WWE was in town during this time. So like it was hectic already, but MGM was having, has a lazy river and that's all we wanted to do on Saturday. On Saturday. And no joke, we arrive at the pool at 5 o'clock. It says the lazy river closes at 5. We're like, okay, cool. That's really fun. So we go to the main pool, we swim for a bit. And mind you, fun fact, on the late night drive to Vegas, we decide we're going to Aussie Down Under. No, we're going to Thunder Down Under. Ah! And if you know me, I wrote in I posted to my story how many times I've been to like a strip show like this, or not a strip show, but I've been to Magic Mike 3 times. I've been to Chippendales once. I've had a stripper at my birthday, #miss him. And now we have a new one unlocked, Aussie Down Under. Woo! And I would say Magic Mike has some of the best fan service. It's beautiful. It's fun. It's so good, you guys. I suggest everyone going to, honestly, all of them. Most raunchy is Chippendales. I did have balls banging in my face like this. When I was trying to dress him, he was banging his balls in my face. So, I mean, if that's what your tea is, I'm rocking with it. But not only that, but let me tell you this. If it's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to enter a little strip show and I'm going to get a shirt. I got a shirt, I think at Magic Mike or Chippendales. I think I got it at Chippendales and I got one at Thunder Down Under and it was the new guy and I loved it. I literally was like, he's my fave right now. And he looked at me and I looked at him and he threw that shirt and I said, my second shirt. I got a collection of them now. 2 is enough. I need more. And I want to write their names on it and frame it in a museum of the Sexy Bimbo Hotline because I fucking love it. I might put it up. Actually, that might be so silly. I might put it up on my wall. That's so stupid. Anyways, and let me tell you how this happens. We get really drunk off of Nikki's dad's margarita mix, okay? We go swimming. We're like, for an hour because the main pool is open for another hour after the lazy river closes. We're swimming in the pool, having fun. We decide to go back up to the hotel room. We're like, hey, let's take a nap. You know when you're midday drinking and you need a nap? So we're like, hey, we'll sleep for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, we're going to do that. I want you guys to know, hey, we overslept. We were like, we're going to sleep from, it was 6 o'clock, 6:30. We're going to sleep from that time to 7 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock. Okay. We want time to get ready. We want to look gorgeous, right? So we fall asleep. I actually wasn't expecting to fall asleep. I thought I was going to come in and out of sleep. I want you to know, I woke up too many times. The third time I woke up from that nap, I went, something's not right. I'm waking up too many times to know, I think we've overslept. I grabbed my phone and it says 9:16. The shit starts at 10. Luckily, we are across the street from where it is. Thank God. But the shit starts at 10. I go, guys, wake up, wake the up. It's 9:16. They don't believe me. They think I'm fucking with them dead ass. And you know what? I do fuck with them and I love fucking with them. But this is a situation I don't play about. I do not play about my little ship shows. I do not play about that. If we're running late, we're bolting it. We get up. I start getting my makeup done. Joe is sitting there in the bed like this. Like this. Oh my God, it's not. She was like, you're lying. She thought I was lying the whole time. We're rushing to get ready. That room was a pigsty. I will do an MTV crib. I have a video of us MTV crib style doing it. So we experienced, obviously, the rush of a lifetime. Nikki's like, I'm going to just order an Uber. It's across the street. And I said, okay. The Uber's like 16 minutes, 18 minutes. Like, it keeps pushing back and back. And I'm like, let's just fucking bolt it. We bolted. You know, there's like the escalators, the bridge to like connect the two hotels. Literally, people were like watching me go like this. I can't even focus on anything else. I have asthma. My heart is pounding. I need my pump. I don't fucking have it on deck right now. It's in my suitcase because I knew we were going to be in crazy weather of the Coachella. I needed to pump 1, 2 and give myself a little clear of the lungs. So I was like, I have that, but I don't have it with me right now. I'm rushing. I'm like, literally, we make it. It starts at 10. We probably arrived 10:05. Like, it wasn't super duper late. It was a great show. It was very fun. I just like wish maybe the seating was a little different because I think the interactions, they could only interact with the people on the end, and then they were standing on the tables and like in front of us. But it just felt like maybe I wish it was more of like where they could interact with a little bit of everybody. But it was so fun. I really enjoyed myself. I was giggling and having a fun time. I really loved it. They were all very fun. I just wish there was more fan service for all of the people. You know what I mean? Anyways, but I did love my shirt. So thank you for giving me my shirt. I loved it. So cut to, I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm like, oh my God, guess what? I not only have one little shirt from a little man, but I have 2. And I was talking, we were going down the escalator. I see this man, okay? I see this man hold this ticket. And he goes, y'all want to see Pauly D tonight? Do I want to see Pauly D tonight? Do I want to see Pauly D? Are you fucking crazy? Yes, I want to see Pauly D tonight. I said, yes, give me that ticket. Let me see Pauly D tonight. I've seen Pauly D before. Fun fact, when I went to Vegas, like when I was like 24 years old, I got COVID, but we went to go see Pauly D. We were in that booth area. Yeah, we were. Anyways, here we are. I'm like, yeah. I take that ticket from his hand. He goes, it's at the Hakkasan? Bitch, that's our hotel. Ah! I'm losing my mind. I'm like, oh my God, it's a motherfucking sign. I didn't even consult with Nikki and Joe. They're going no matter what. I literally am like, give me the ticket. Let me know. I'm telling you my name. Delilah. Yep. Thank you. So we go up back to the hotel room with that goddamn long ass walk. I wanted to DIY, die. No, that's do it yourself. DIE, die. We get back to the room. Now we're just like bored lagging and walking around. We're getting actually like a better type of ready, resetting, starting to drink again. Nikki's like, I don't really want to drink. So she doesn't really drink. And me and Joe are like chugging drinks. And you guys, it's 2:50. The club doesn't close till 4. So we were chilling. We go downstairs. It's 2:50 in the morning. We go downstairs. The girl's like, hey, guest list is closed. It closes at 1. Nobody told us that. She's like, now you got to pay like $44 per person. I was like, just give us 1 second. First of all, Vegas has gotten so fucking expensive. It's actually insane. Anyways, we come back, we recoup, we're talking. Joe's like, I'll just do it. I'll just pay it straight out. Like, let's just do it. This couple we come up to, we're like, hey, was it really fun inside? And he was like, it's a bit crowded. This guy, like, and the girl, but he was so real and honest. He's like, honestly, it's definitely worth it. Like, I would do it. The girl's like, yeah, I would do it too. Like, it's worth it. Like, it's really crowded right now. And she was like a little more honest, but he's like, yeah, I would do it. So we all just like go, fine, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We walk up to the girl goes, the system's down. You guys can go in for free. Bitch, stamp. I'm like, okay, it was meant to be. We get inside. There he is. Oh my fucking God. I see that little. I fucking love Pauly D. Like, he's my second favorite. I am not kidding, you guys. I'm like, oh. The people, we get it. We sneak around the crowd. We're front row. front row as in like front row dancing, having the time of our life, screaming at the top of our heads, literally having the time of our life. I'm like, Pauly, it's happening again. Ah! Love it. Like I'm losing my mind, okay? First of all, there's this like group of people, like a group of people of 3. Like there's us, which I think it was like a perfect like look we can look up. We don't have to be directly in front of him. I'm screaming my lungs off. There's a video of me and it doesn't even sound like me. I'm screaming like at a high pitched volume where I didn't even know I could sound like that. Then all of the sudden, honestly, if we were there earlier, I would get behind the booth. 100% I'd figure out and finesse a way because I would figure it out. There is a girl walking around with a stuffy of Pauly D. Why the did I not get that? I'm pissed. Honestly, bring Pauly D to Coachella. And people would, his set would be full. He could go main stage. I'm not kidding. He can go main stage. I'm dead ass. Like, it's crowd's dying down. He leaves and there's a DJ that takes over. So the crowd's kind of spacing out. It's probably like 4 a.m. at this point. And now this guy earlier asked Nikki, he's like, can I take a picture of your friend? I'm the friend. And she's like, you have to ask yourself. And he's like, I'm kind of afraid. You should be. How dare you fucking ask for a photo? Like, why do you want a fucking photo with me? Bro, get away from me. It's a no for me. No, thank you. And then he kept asking random girls throughout the night. Then he found us later on the night. Mind you, guys, I got approached by a man from the UK. And he was like, I was zoning out. Do you ever like zone out at the end of the night? We're like, what the fuck's going on? How do I experience like life like this? Like, this is crazy. And I'm zoning out and this guy taps me and he goes, you should smile. I was like, hello? I'm like, sorry, King. I was zoning out. Like, I don't know what was happening. Was I frowning? And he's like, smile more, smile. You're so pretty. Smile, smile. Then he goes, I'm going to be honest with you. You have a great pair of tits. Hello? What happened to how are you? Let me buy you a drink, miss. You have a nice pair of tits. And mind you, first time of that night, I got approached a second time being asked about my tits. Twice. I'm like, we gotta go. Hey, this man just told me. I was like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Walk around, my friends, go to the other side. I went, so he just like told me I had a nice pair of tits. Can we go? So we're running around. We get into the elevator, right? And I'm drunk. And I'm like, did y'all have a good time tonight? And everyone's like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't hear you. Did y'all have a good time tonight? Yeah. And then I literally went, oh, we gotta exit because I'm being actually really annoying right now. I gotta go. So we exit, we go outside. Me, Nikki, and Joe are wondering what to do. We're trying to see if there's any like cute boys in the club that we didn't see. So we're staying in the area, like the surrounding area, wondering what's going on. Then Nikki goes, so we're walking past this actually group of guys, and this guy goes, y'all are Charlie's Angels, y'all are Charlie's Angels. We're like, haha, thank you so much. And he's like, but I'm Charlie. And I was like, damn, like if you were cute, I would have been like, yes, you are. Actually, I think I did tell him he was. I was like, yes, Charlie, go off, Charlie. Because like, honestly, like it was fun. Like he thought that was creative. I'm going to have to give him that. And hey, guess what? He could be Charlie, like for all I know. And we were laughing. Another man comes up to me, talks about my tits again. I'm like, what the get away from me. I literally went, go away from me, get away from me. Oh, and then guess what? We didn't come home until the sun rose. I was freezing cold. We went to the Palazzo, something like that with a P. And it's our favorite hotel. It has the Grand Lux in the hotel. And we love the Grand Lux because it's open like 24 hours and you can just chow down on some food and like gamble. And so we went to the Grand Lux. We ate a salad, calamari fries. We decided, hey, we're really tired. Let's go home. I was so cold, so tired. Joe, at this point, is highly convinced we're going to make it on Sunday to the lazy river. It's 4:50 in the morning. I'm like, Joe, I want to go to sleep. I want to sleep in as much as possible until we have to check out. And she's like, nope, we're going to lazy river. And we're like, no, I know you're not going to wake up. I know for a fact you're not going to wake up for the lazy river. So I don't know what you're saying. She goes, oh, okay. Okay, so when I wake you up, what's going to happen? I said, I guess we're going to go to the lazy river, but I don't think we're going to go to the lazy river. And, you know, we were really hyping her up as to why we thought she was not going to wake up. Hey, so we woke up and we went to the lazy river for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour and checked out. It was so fun. And then we went home. We were so tired. My body still hurts. It's Tuesday. And that's basically the story about how we went to Coachella but ended up in Las Vegas. And it was probably the most fun and most like spur of the moment trip that I loved having with my best friends. And of course, as usual, we share a king size bed because what else is new? And I had the time of my life. And I love Las Vegas. I've been going to Vegas since I was literally a child, and it's still one of my favorite places to go now as an adult that I can party at. And it was so fun. And I got to see Pauly D again, and I love seeing Pauly D. He's so fucking fun to see. You guys should see. You guys should obviously go to Thunder Down Under. You should definitely go to Magic Mike if you love a little raunch, Chippendales, and get a personal stripper for your birthday. I'm just saying, it's really fun. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Sexy Bimbo Hotline. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. It probably is going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And it was crazy. It was a wild adventure, but I'm glad that you guys were listening along the ride. Stay partying, stay sexy, and stay listening to the Sexy Bimbo Hotline. Bye. Bye.